What is up, guys? I'm Bigger 1023 here. Today I got some more PO Live. This time I'm using actually an OU team. Got YOLO Testis name. Don't ask me why. But I don't really play OU, as you guys know, and this team probably sucks. I made it up in like 5 minutes. Actually, literally, it was like 5 minutes, and let's test it out. So I'm gonna lead off with Mamoswan, who is my lead. This actually has to be like only like a 15-minute PO Live because I'm just cramming this in just so I can get an upload. It's a pretty busy week for me. I have basketball tryouts and I have other stuff that I need to get taken care of. So I'm gonna go for the. I'm not gonna go. I actually want to switch. I want to preserve Mamoswan because I can go into Gliscor. I can wall anything if he wants to go right for Bullet Punch or right for Superpower. Bullet Punch is a nice chunk. I'm just gonna go and fire off a. I'm just going to go for an Earthquake here. Could go into Dragonite, but I don't know why he would go into Dragonite, because I do potentially have the Ice Fang on this Gliscor. This is actually just a complete sub-stalling, like a toxic stalling set. Goes for Ice Punch on Dragonite. I don't know if that's common or not, because I don't really play OU, as you guys all definitely know. And Ice Punch, it didn't kill me, so I don't know. Gonna go into Deoxys defense form. He's gonna take absolutely nothing from him. Freeze fucking hacks. Look at this. But actually, if I'm gonna go for a taunt just in case it's a Dragon Dance set, just so I can thaw and taunt. If it actually goes into Thunderous, and this is bad. I'm gonna go into Mamoswine, predicting him to go for a substitute. Actually, goes right for Thunderbolt. I'm gonna go for the Ice Shard here, as he's going to go into his Dragonite. I guess his fodder. I'm gonna kill that thing off. That's really nice. I can only go for like 15 minutes on this thing. I should not be playing Pokemon right now. I have a lot of shit to study for, and I only have until like 6 o'clock to study. Then I have other stuff to do. So I'm gonna go for the Stealth Rock. He's probably gonna knock me down to my Sash with the Scald, as he's actually not even gonna knock me down to my Sash. I'm gonna go for the Endeavor now because this is what the thing does. It's a Focus Sash Endeavor set, and he's gonna come up with Scald. Gonna go into Genesect now, and I'm just going to go for the T-Bolt, as he has nothing to take a T-Bolt, well, like, resist a T-Bolt, and it's going to kill that thing off, which is very nice for me. What's he going to go into? He's going to go into his Conch Elder. Thunderbolt should do a decent chunk. I don't know if those things get Fire Punch. I guess not. Mach Punch did alright. I'm going to go into Deoxys D, kind of as fodder, because he really has nothing to do here if I'm frozen, so he's probably going to hit me with a Mach Punch. Okay then. Nightshade. Come on, weak. Oh, that's what I'm trying to taunt. I'm trying to. Okay, we'll get out of freeze hacks. It's been like a couple turns. Come on, Deoxys. Come on, Deoxys. Yes, go out. Go for. I'm gonna go for spikes now. This is actually kind of stupid of me, as if you got rocks, I'm on there spikes up. It's whatever. I'm gonna go for a Nightshade to get off as much damage as possible, which would be the 26% I get as he kills me off with payback. No, I don't want to go into Kieran B because of Mach Punch. I can go into Starmie now. I can actually go over the Psychic because I do pack the Psychic. Doesn't really have anything really good to switch into the Starmie. How much is that going to do? It's going to kill that thing off, so he's probably running an offensive variant, not a bulky variant. And that's a stab Psychic from a Starmie. Going Thunderous, I'm going to stay in. Yeah, I'm going to stay in here. Just in case he doesn't go right for T-Bolt. Does go right for T-Bolt. I'm going to think he's just Choice Specs. I think he's Choice. I'm going to Gliscor. I'm going to go for Protect just in case he's not locked in. Because you know that doesn't hurt to go for Protect. He actually just ends up going to his own Starmie. Going to go into Cure and predicting the Scald. It actually goes for the Ice Beam. I'm going to go. This is actually probably a pretty stupid Cure in Black set. It's a Choice Scarf set, but its move set probably horrible. I just picked the first like 4 physical moves I was really looking at. Going to go over Dragon Claw just so I don't lock myself into outrage. Dragon Claw can definitely kill Starmie from there, as it does. He's got the Scizor left, right, and I don't want to take a Bullet Punch. Going to go into Gliscor, and I can take 1. I can go for Protect. And let's see, I'm at 138. I should be able to take another Bullet Punch, so I'm just going to go for an EQ as he goes with the Thunderous, and that kind of stuff. So I'm going to go for Protect, scouting for HP Ice, as he does show me he has it. I think this thing is Choice, so I'm going to go into Genesect, as it's not going to 2 a KO. Flamethrower, just in case he wants to switch, which kind of ends up sucking, but I do get the burn and kill him off. BP shouldn't kill, but I can end up walling him with Gliscor, I think. So I'm going to go for Flamethrowers. He doesn't even go for Bullet Punch. And that was a good game. This team probably does suck. You guys are probably looking at this screen like, what the fuck? What is this new team this guy's got going on? But I'm just my first time really playing OU. So, not really my first time playing OU. I've had that OU match. My first time playing OU in a while. So we're going to exchange rocks on the first turn. I'm going to go for EQ. Critical hit, kill up the Mamoswine. The great thing about if you get the lead kill, you get your rocks up and the lead kill with your Mamoswine, it's really nice because then you can get the Earth Endeavor or something else that's going to come in. So if he's probably going to want to bring in... Yeah, I would expect him to bring in the Rotom. Earthquake does a shit ton of damage. He ends up toxicking me, which doesn't really matter. It's just going to break my Sash, but whatever. Gonna go into Rotom. I'm gonna go for the Endeavor, but it fails because he's faster. Whatever, doesn't matter. Hydro Pump. I'm gonna go into Starmie. I could spin away his rocks. But he probably is just gonna go. Why would I go into Starmie? He's got Thunderbolt stab. Actually, I think he's choiced. I'm going to Gliscor just to see if he's choiced or not. Because he would go for a Thunderbolt or a Volt Switch. And he just goes for Thunderbolt, so I see he's not choiced. Do get my Toxic, so I'm just going to go to Deoxys, who walls this thing. He's probably just going to go for Hydro Pump right now, so he's going to end up missing, which sucks. Going to go for Spikes, so he goes for Thunder Wave. Okay. Go for another layer of Spikes. Rocks and one layer of Spikes. Does he have a Spinner? He does not. I do in the form of Starmie. It's offensive, but it does have Rapid Spin. Hydro Pump's not doing shit. I'm just going to start Nightshading this thing. Doesn't miss me, GS. I don't want to taunt because if he subs up, he'll sub before my taunt, but he's just going to go for the attacking move right off the bat. Nothing's going to really want to switch in onto a Shadow Ball, so I could take one, hopefully not get Parahax to kill that thing off. Alright, I got the Spec D job. Deoxys is kind of fodder at this point. Let's see. Yeah, I'm going to fodder this thing off. It's going to go for Thunderbolt. I can go into my... I don't want to go into Cure before I Rapid Spinning. Actually, does he have any... He does have Magnezone, and he's got Mammoth with Ice Shard, so I'm not really safe to go on that yet. Gonna go into Genesect, and I'm just gonna go for T-Bolt. That does nothing. Wow, that Rotom took that very nicely. Is gonna go for Pain Split, as I'm gonna actually get paralyzed. Gonna go for Hydro Pump. I'm kind of in a predicament, not gonna lie. I can actually just go for that, and then I can go into Cure in Black. I can go into this thing. A Psychic may actually probably won't even kill. I'm gonna go for Dragon Claw because. Alright, crit probably didn't matter because, 140 base attack. Probably going to go into a physical attacker to take this thing on, or going to go into his Magnezone, so I'm going to go into my Gliscor. He's going to go for Thunderbolt. This goes for Flash Cannon, actually, which is a really nice chunk. He is on a balloon, so I can't touch this thing, so I'm basically going to have to fodder out my Gliscor because, oh god, he's got Earthquake, and I can't touch it, and he knows I can't touch it. I can at least break his substitute with my Starmie, so he's going to kill me off with whatever. But Gliscor is proven to be faster, so I can just go for Earthquake. And I think he has the Rotom. The Rotom's dead, and it did prove to be faster already. So, yeah, I can kill that thing off. Okay, I'm going to go with, after this battle, I'm going to go with one more battle, and that's it. Only 3 episode PO Live. Just want to show off this team. And the thing is, with the page 1 thing, it probably gets boring for you guys seeing the same team over and over again. I don't really want to use that team over and over again. So I'm just going to go for Protect on the Ice Shard. I'm going to just go for an EQ because I might live in Ice Shard. If I do live in Ice Shard, that's probably a crit EQ. It is. Doesn't matter because I can just Revenge Kill with my Kyurem. And this is going to be the last battle because, like I said, 19,555 times. I barely have time to even be doing this. Lead off with this thing. Starmie. Very nice. Okay. Leads with a Moongus. It's very nice. I get Psychic. He can go for Sleep Powder, Natural Spore, whatever, Natural Cure. He might be tempted to double Spore. But as he's not tempted to double Spore, as you can tell, by going for Giga Drain. I'm going to go into Deoxys now because I can take the Giga Drain. I can just go for Taunt just in case he's going to try to Spore me, as he does. Setting up some spikety spikes. He does have a Spinner, as you can tell. If he goes for Rapid Spin right now, I can just go for Nightshade. He actually doesn't go for Rapid Spin. Another layer of spikes because I don't know if this thing does have Rapid Spin. But the way he has Scald, I'm going to assume he's defensive. I'm going to go for Nightshade again. He does blow away the spikes, as even offensive Starmie's gonna have Rapid Spin anyway, so it doesn't matter. I'm guessing he's scalding me, just fishing for a burn here. That's definitely what he's gonna be doing. Scald's gonna get a crit burn, as I can call it without even seeing it. Gonna go for Recover after taking the Scald. I could live a crit Scald at this point. So I'm just gonna go for didn't click it. Gonna go for Recover. Starmie's gonna go for Recover too. Alright, this is basically a waste of turns. He ends up just getting burning me. I'm gonna go into my own Starmie now, thinking maybe I could take a Scald, especially because he actually ends up switching into his Rachi. Okay, things are probably specially defensive. I should have didn't even lead with Mamoswine, which is kind of stupid of me. I'm gonna Gliscor because hopefully he's that. Oh, thank God I didn't get the paralysis hacks. Otherwise, I would have been a wasted Gliscor. EQ goes into Scarms. Easy plays, easy plays. Gonna go into my Mamoswine as he starts setting up his spikes. I'm going to go for my Stealth Rocks here. I'm just going to go for Ice Shards. I'm basically waiting for this thing to attack me because I do have my Spinner. I think it might die to Entry Hazard, so I'll go for Ice Shard, bring up Hippo, Earthquake. Actually, a nice chunk because he gets his Rocks up. And I could kill this thing off with another Earthquake, and he's probably going to switch out, and I'm going to just go for Ice Shard, predicting him to switch out because he might want to go into the Skarmory. It doesn't do shit to the Skarmory. I want this thing to attack me so badly. Like, really. Starmie, as he's going to probably not attack me as he goes for Roost. And I died to Sandstorm, so he's ending up getting up with all his hazards. Anyway, he ends up getting fucking full hazards, and that's my B. Guy goes GG question mark. I don't think it's a good game. I think it's I only think we've been playing for like 5 minutes. I don't know how it's a good game. You got full hazards up. Doesn't mean good game, you fucking dickhead. Alright, let's go. Heat Rain's gonna come out. Gonna go into Deoxys to wall this thing. I'm gonna say that. Nah. This is gonna go for Lava Plume. It's not gonna do much. Gonna go for Nightshade just to get as much damage off as possible before it kills me off. Then I'm gonna go into Gliscor because I know he has speed. Then he does have that Skarmory left, so I'm gonna predict the switch into the Skarmory. I'm gonna switch out into my Genesect, and let's see. As he goes into a Skarmory, which is very nice. I'm just gonna go for Thunderbolt just in case he wants to go into Heatran, which he does. So it doesn't really do too much. Gonna go into Mamoswine right now just because I do have the thick fat. He wants to go for Lava Plume, so I know I can take one. And I'm just gonna go for the Endeavor now, predicting the Skarmory switch in, which is going to nail that right on the money. And it's actually not going to be that good for me. He can Roost, but I'm just going to go Ice Shard. He's going to Roost. I can just Endeavor. He's going to Roost again, but I just want to Endeavor this thing. He's going to actually kill me off with Brave Bird, so that basically gives me a chance to go into whatever I want and kill this thing off. Hopefully Genesis doesn't die to hazards, as he does. Cure and B doesn't die to hazards, but I don't want to go for Outrage just yet. Because he does have things that can take outrages. So I'm just going to go for a Dragon Claws. I'm going to kill that thing off, which is very nice for me. He's going to go into Heatran, which is going to go into a Moongus, actually. I'm going to go into Gliscor because he can't Spore me. That actually goes for HP Ice, which he does pack. Going to just go for Protect. Actually goes for... Oh, why did I switch out? I'm pretty sure I'm going to die to switch in on hazards, but whatever. This goes for Spore, but it fails. I guess he predicted that switch. I'm going to go for another Earthquake, as he doesn't have anything to come in and take an Earthquake. Starmie is not going to take it very nicely. Protect, just to get as much HP as possible. He actually ends up going for Recover, which is nice play on his part. Yeah, this guy did beat me, but honestly, like, he's like saying like good game so early. Like you don't do that unless you're a dickhead. Not gonna lie. Protect as he goes for Scald. I'm just gonna go for Earthquake in case he just actually ends up going for Rapid Spin, which isn't actually a bad play. I'm gonna go for Earthquake again just in case he does end up going for Recover. As he actually just kills me off with Scald. I think I do die to Hazard Switch in. Yeah, I do. I don't really want to end on a... I'm just going to go with a Faggot, and I'm going to close this out. Okay, so I'm going to... One last battle. I got a chime for one last battle if it's going to take this long. I'm actually going to pause. I'm actually just kidding. He's got a Rain team, and... Okay. Okay. This is what this thing does really well, this Mamoswine. If he's Scarfed, it kind of sucks, but it's easy. It's very easy when he's a defensive Toad to do what I want to do here. Because I go for Stealth Rock if he goes for Scald, and yep, I go for Stealth Rock. If he gets Scald Burn, then that just sucks. It actually shows me that he's kind of. I think he's definitely Scarfed. So he has sped me. Always running max speed. He's gonna go. He went for Surf, so I'm gonna go Scald. I'm gonna go into this thing. Actually, that was really stupid because he got the burn. Gonna not go for whatever it's called right off the bat, Outrage, because there's a Ferrothorn, so I'm gonna switch out into my Genesect. This thing can't really take on Genesect. That actually goes in Toxicroak, which is Poison Fighting. I can go for T-Bolts on this thing. It's gonna do 50%, which is nice. It's gonna go for Drain Punch probably as it gets a critical fucking hit, and that's gonna kill off my Genesect. So yeah, what to do as he just fucking crits me, and it doesn't make. This is when I get mad and don't want to play Pokemon anymore. I'm not fucking kidding. Sorry for cursing. I don't know. I'm just angry. Gotta get aggressive here. Gonna go back into my Mamoswine, predicting him to go into his whatever. Actually goes for Sucker Punch. I'm gonna switch back out into. I'm gonna go into Gliscor now because I don't want to take anything. Could have just went to Gliscor in the first place because Earthquake is gonna do that to this fucking Toxicroak bitch. Okay. Come on, guy. He's going to go into Politoed. No, this thing's Scarf. I'm going to go into Deoxys because I can take this thing all day. Going to go for Taunt, predicting the switch into Ferrothorn because I can't touch Ferrothorn. Because it does go into Ferrothorn. I can't do anything. He's going to attack, I know for a fact, so I'm just going to Nightshade him down. Don't really want to get my hazards. Goes into Rotomosh. I can tank Rotomosh because I'm specially defensive. Ends up Pain Splitting. Good play on his part. I'm just going to go over Spikes on the predicted Pain Split again. And he's probably going to attack me here, so I'm just going to go for Recover. Actually goes for Pain Split, as now I'm at the full. He's at a decent chunk. If he goes for, I'm actually going to Mamoswine, predicting him to go for another Pain Split, as he does go for another Pain Split. And I'm going to go for the Endeavor, just in case I'm faster, so I can knock him down to as much. As I bring in Tornadus, I go for Endeavor. Now he's at 31%. Now I can go for the Ice Shard, and I'm going to kill off that Tornadus. Okay, so that worked out really nicely. Not how I planned it to go work out, but it worked out nicely. 14 minutes. All right, at this point, I'm just doing the narration until I'm done. All right, Ice Shard gets a critical motherfucking hit. Very nice. And he's going to quit. That's how I'm going to end it. See you guys next time. Sorry for the really short one. I just had to get this over with. Got 4 battles in. New OU team. Probably try that on Wi-Fi. It kind of sucked. Any suggestions for a team, leave it in the comments. And any suggestions for tiers to play, leave it in the comments. Thank you guys for watching. See you guys next time. Peace out, guys.